お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Target spotted.
Ultron autocannon ammo depleted. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Ultron destroyed. Heat level critical.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements on the surface.
Hello guys, it's Rak here, and today we are going to talk about mechs and builds. But first, I would like to thank you all for your very positive responses to my Wicked Game video. I've been away from this game for so long, and when I came back a couple of weeks ago, I just felt the need to make a video to show why I love this game. I love this game because it has amazing gameplay. It has amazing blend of game mechanics, graphics, animations, art. It just blends well so together. But in combat, I'm not talking about balance issues, UI issues, developer problems, or anything. This game has the mech combat right, and it's very satisfying. And when you slow the game down, you can clearly see why it's so satisfying. That's what I did. So that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But today I'm gonna show you guys a build, and I think you're gonna love what I have to show you. So, as you know, I tried to pick a mech and try to make it work. That's how I enjoy this game. It doesn't have to be a good mech, it could be a very bad mech, but as long as I feel like it can work, I just go at it. And today I am going to show you an interesting build on an interesting mech, maybe a bit of a forgotten mech, and it is the BNC-3S. Yep. It's about the BNC-3S. I think it's widely regarded as the worst Banshee variant, so that's why I guess it has better quirks than the rest, and we're gonna put those to use. But I'll go over why this mech is regarded as the worst of the bunch, because it has its engine cap is lower than the rest. That's pretty much it. So its engine cap is 345, the rest have 400. So you are seriously handicapped with your speed. And when your engine rating is capped, you are also limiting the amount of heat sinks you can bring to the combat. And on an assault mech with a lot of laser hardpoints like the Banshee, heat sinks are very important. So let's look at the hardpoints on this one. As you can see, we have a lot of laser hardpoints. 5 in the right torso, 1 in the head, 1 in the CT, and 1 in the left arm. Then we have a single ballistic in the left torso and a single missile in the right torso. So most people just look at this and go, why would I want to use this? If I want to use lasers, I can just use the 3M, which has a lot of energy hardpoints. I was trying something, guys, don't judge me. This thing has a bigger engine cap and has more shoulder hardpoints, so it does peak better. And if you want to do ballistics, 3E is your mech. It has 3 ballistic hardpoints in the left torso, and it also has a decent amount of energies as well. So, oh sorry, it has 4 ballistics in the left torso and 4 energies, 3 in the right torso, 1 in the head. But the 3S, it's more of a mess. So if you want to use, well, most of your hardpoints, you just couldn't cool this thing down. It was just impossible. So that's why I struggled with this mech so much before, because of the engine cap. The internal heatsink amount was very limited. But we have new tech, and today I was just working on this mech again, and I came up with a build that's very satisfying to play. So that's why I wanted to show you guys. So let's start checking out the build. Enough teasing. So what I did was I filled the right torso with medium pulses. I put a large pulse in the center torso, And we have a ballistic in the left torso. I was trying out the Ultra AC-20, but in the original build I had a AC-20 with 3 tons of ammo. Right now I have 2 tons of ammo, which is not enough for a whole round. But that is not the point. Your main weaponry are the large pulse and the medium pulses. So that's 40 pinpoint damage. That's applied in a 0.67 seconds. So that is very quick. And if you are stable with your aim, you can just keep putting 40 point alphas into components, which just tears them apart. And we use the ballistic to, to augment our damage. To get that last bit of damage in. It's not our main weaponry, but I think they all complement each other very well. We got also 19 heat sinks in this, which is more than enough to cool it, together with the quirks and the skills. I think it has a minus 10% heat gen quirk. You can get another 10% heat gen, so which makes these lasers very efficient. You can keep alphaing them, and when you have too much heat, you can fall back to Ultra AC-20 and the large pulse, leave the medium pulses out of it, and you can just keep going, keep pumping damage. That's all this build is about. Catch something at medium to close range, and just out damage and out DPS them. So this being the unpopular Banshee, they added a lot of quirks to it, and those quirks include survivability quirks as well. So this mech has a lot of extra armor. With the quirks, with the skills, you can get plus 31 in the CT and plus 24 in the torsos and plus 12 in the arms and 5 in the legs, which makes this the tankiest Banshee. And for the skills, well, it's up to you, but I'll give you my recommendation. And I'm still, getting myself acquainted with the skill tree. But what I did was I tried to get all the laser duration quirks and heat gens and the magazine capacity for ballistics. And survival, of course, I got half of the tree, not the whole, because I need mobility. I need upper torso mobility, to be exact. And I tried to get to the bottom of this tree, get the speed tweaks, and it's not the most mobile mech, but these things help make it more responsive, which is I think very important for a close to medium range brawler mech. It's not exactly a brawler, but we are very close to that. And operations, I got all the cooldowns. That's what I did here. And sensors, I got some radar derps, and I tried to reach the seismic sensor. It helps. And auxiliary, well, I don't have many points left for auxiliary, so we're just getting the +1 consumable spot. We are relying on our main weaponry to get our damage in. And cool shots are not very important because this build is very heat efficient in itself. Pretty sure I can talk like half an hour in the mech lab, but before I move on, I want to talk about how survivable this build is. I mean, if you lose your right torso, if you lose your medium pulses, you still have your Ultra AC and large pulse. If you lose your left torso, you still have your large pulse and medium pulses. Because we have the large pulse in the CT, this mech is very hard to defang, and I just love that. I'm sure many of you are bored already, so let's move on to the gameplay. So this was my second match in the Banshee, and we're on Tourmaline. It's Domination. Domination is very hectic on this map because of the location of the circle. So I'm making my way to the middle. I want to get close, and there are some spots where I can just sit here and wait. This is one of them. And I contemplate for a second, but then I decide to push on and look at the map and see all the friendlies way out there. And there are no enemies nearby, so it makes sense to push.
Target acquired.
Of course, I'm looking for an opportunity to dump this Alpha and see the Cyclops. And I got many friendlies with me, so they are all busy not getting shots and getting out of there. They managed to pump a lot of damage into the Cyclops. Cored his left torso, but couldn't quite get it. They are not pushing anymore, so I decide to make my way to the other side. Of course, I'm thinking about the Mechanicics, but I don't think he can be helped
New
now.
target acquired.
Especially with the rest of the team so far away, I risk getting isolated myself. And there's a lot of action here, there's a lot of chaos here, so I decide to not push in yet, but take advantage of it. The enemies are not aware of my presence, so look at this direwolf, he's very vulnerable. It's exactly where you don't want to be in a direwolf. And our build is quite effective in pumping damage. As you can see, I can just pump damage.
Target destroyed. New target
even on a hot map
acquired.
like this.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Cored Jägerman from behind. Can't see the CT, but there's a light behind me, but I ignore it. Should about to kill him, and he's down. I think it's a flea that's harassing our lights, so I try to help it. I don't want to lose our lights. And wow, a lucky hit legs him. And the next 20 finishes him off. That was very satisfying. So I don't know where they are now. I'm thinking maybe they are way over there. But get shot from the right side.
Target spotted.
I look down and oh my god, they're all
acquired.
here. See a blood ass.
Target destroyed.
I needed the prioritizing, but this Black Knight really wants to fight me, so I'm switching. Something's behind me, but I decided to ignore it for now. Knight has nowhere to go. It's an easy kill from behind. There's a hellspawn. I see those meaty legs and immediately think about this leg, and that's exactly what happens.
Target destroyed.
And we get the other leg.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Another Black Knight.
Cannon ammo at 25%.
Pushing, they are very easy to core. Hitboxes are just not as good.
Command is happy
That's
to hear
the
your
biggest flaw of
success
that
and
mech.
achievements on the surface.
And after this round, I'm like, wow, this thing is actually working. It's very heat efficient. I'm pumping in a lot of damage. I wonder what else can be done with this. And managed to get, wow, 964 damage and 3 kills. That's just very good, but I think I can do more. So this is from the next match, and nothing much is happening. Team is NASCARing on the other side, and I suddenly come across this Kodiak and just do a little drive-by, focusing his left torso. Plan on running around, but he's not coming up to me, so we're good. And I come across this Vapor Eagle, got his torso, and then he shuts down after I got his torso, and then we immediately get the left torso of the Kodiak and then work on the other torso. I just have too much armor for his ultra season. He just had no chance against my DPS, so this is it for this round, but I thought that was a happy little engagement to show you. So the next match we're in Rubelite Oasis, and I'm trying to not lose too much armor before the brawl begins. They keep throwing arties at us, but
Target spotted. Target
half
spotted.
of the team is pushing, so I just feel the urge to push with them. There are a lot of snipers, but I take the risk and got this Arctic Wolf pushing towards us. Couldn't lay him down, but got a nice alpha into his legs and torso. Yeah,
Target spotted.
can't live long with that damage. And I decide not to chase, of course.
Destroyed.
Just keep behind cover
Target acquired.
until I realize what's going on.
Acquired.
Okay, we got a summoner there. We might be able to get close to it.
New
I'm not sure if they are pushing around this corner or are they inside. Just trying to get a feeling. start there. And I decided to go back. Half of the team is pushing inside, so I decided to pull back a bit. If only I can.
Acquired.
They picked the best time to push. And there's a very nasty invisible wall there.
New target
think I put a-
acquired.
Solid 2 alphas in there. In that corner. See this? Oh my god.
New
Just
target
an
acquired.
incredible invisible wall. So I decided to wait and support these guys. Wait until they're closer, but they're just not coming closer. People just jumping in front of them.
Target destroyed.
So I'm trying to
New
closer
target
to help.
acquired. Warning.
So Raven, we got his torso, but he's still alive. Okay.
New target acquired.
He dies to the second alpha.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
Summoner, I always shoot the legs of the summoners if I can, because they are
Target
they just
destroyed.
roll the torso damage so well.
Don't get sloppy out
So
there.
it's just better to immobilize them.
New target acquired.
And they have huge legs, so they take a lot of damage. We got a very annoying lure
Target
right there,
destroyed. New
just
target
preventing me from
acquired.
pushing. And the team
Warning.
really needs my help.
Incoming missile.
Trying to harass them a bit. Let them know I'm here, I'm behind you, I'm a threat to you. Alright, now they're turning back. So we gotta push now.
Acquired.
I got backup.
Warning.
Put that armor to use for my team.
Heat level
Trying to
critical.
defend the dragon. So this guy's his torso and he's not gonna live long.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Archer there. To push the archer.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
He was XL. So that was a nice push, and yeah, the build feels nice, to be honest, and I rolled the damage I took very well, but nobody really singled me out, so I was just, they just let me do damage.
Target
And
acquired.
they have a crab, and I think a light mech with him. Yep, it's a cheetah.
Heat level critical.
Crab goes down. Crabs are very easy to
Target
CT in my opinion.
acquired.
I always go for CT. Cheetahs are much more tricky. I always try to go for the leg, and
Detecting no more hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
he dies to the second punch. So that was it. And yeah, still feeling good with this build, but there are more to come. We are on Grim Plexus again, and the NASCAR is definitely on, so I'm trying my best to keep up with the team and trying not to get
New
left
target
behind.
acquired.
Target spotted.
But you're really gonna enjoy this run because
Online.
this is when the beast mode happens for this mech, and this is also the first match where I put on the Ultra AC-20. I'm checking it out with only 2
Target
tons of
spotted.
ammo, but I just didn't want to lose a heat sink, but you may also try it with 3 tons of ammo, it's up to you. Got a Mad Cat
Target
trying to get him,
destroyed.
but he dies before I
New
could get
target
him.
acquired.
There's a Hellbringer
Target
coming to his help. He didn't see me, and I'm just
Target
wrecking him from the
destroyed.
side.
Heat level
And
critical.
a rifleman comes to help again. And I'm really pushing the mech here with its so much damage in so little time. Just had to take a break,
Artillery
let it
strike
cool off.
online.
The enemy's NASCARing. Sun Spider.
Spotted.
Something else on the right side, but I just wanna keep the Sun Spider busy. I don't wanna get shot from the flank.
Target acquired.
The Stalker trying to run away. I don't think he's aware of our presence, to be honest.
Target destroyed.
And he dies. Well, this
New
is a
target
stomp,
acquired.
but I decided to go all the guns blazing in.
New target acquired.
They're all in that little canyon there, so that's where I'm gonna push.
New target
Cheetah trying to run away. all kind of disaster for the enemy team, and I just decide to jump in there. We get rid of the arrow. There's a rifle for 19. Get rid of him as well. Punchy trying to run away. Lasers get him as well. He dies as well. His things, we get him as well. Oh my god, that was so much satisfying. I was just laughing out loud. That was awesome. So we're on Grim again, and that Stormcrow was harassing me, so I was chasing him. It's NASCAR again. And there's a Grinner with him, and they decide to hide behind that thing. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't get shot from the left side while still waiting for him. It's very annoying when this happens. You're waiting for someone to get out of cover and they just won't do it. He does it one time, but it's not enough for me to kill him. And yep, he tries to run away, but this time he's dead. And I'm tip of the stair, we're pushing. There's a Warhammer, he's immediately my primary, those things are really dangerous. He is rotary aces though, and the Banshee rolls damage so well, so I'm not really afraid of him. Keep pumping damage to his CT, and it's already open. He's one shot.
Target destroyed.
Down he goes.
New target acquired.
And we keep pushing. There's a Mad Cat there. I decided to go around, to be honest, after seeing this Centurion pushing forward. I decided to go behind him in case he tries to seek refuge here, but nope, he's not. And I go for a leg tapping. The legs are not very weak, but we managed to kill him anyway. And I'm too hot, and there's something harassing me. Oh, it's the Arctic Wolf. Put some good damage into him, but it's not enough to kill him.
Target acquired.
Those things are pretty tanky in my opinion. But yeah, dies after that. There's something drilling my back. Oh my god, it's a kind of wrecked.
Target destroyed.
We are 8-3 already. And I decide to just push. It's just a cataphract, right? But I am so out of range of my lasers, and I run out of tracy ammo, and everything starts going the wrong way. And I'm still pushing. It's Marauder, because I'm so cocky that I have a team with me, but that cataphract is so annoying. I just couldn't core his CT. Marauder keeps pushing.
Target destroyed. New target
now
acquired.
it's your turn, cataphract.
Target destroyed.
Finally he goes down. There's just one Grino left, and we kill him afterwards. I'm not gonna bore you with our stealth Griner search. And lastly, we are on Viridian and it's NASCAR time again, of course. We find the enemy team, but they're all running away. We catch this stupid wolf. He's luring the wolf. It's like he didn't get the memo that their team was moving up, and he has no chance. I'm doing so much damage. I'm tip of the stairs, so spear, so we're still moving on. There's a timber on my right side. I'm a bit worried about it. He might lure the heck out of me if he catches me. But pushing up is also important to me, because they might not be aware that I'm approaching from behind.
New target acquired.
Seeing Supernova, he's doing LBX-20, but I just have superior DPS. He's scored already, so I just keep pushing. And Trace finishes him off. And oh my god, I'm behind them and they are not aware. Going for the mauler. It's quite dangerous to be honest, but he's caught already. It's a very squishy match. try to get behind these guys. Something is luring me, but get behind. He realizes what's going on. Shadowhawk. Try to get his torso. It's not happening. And our lasers managed to get him.
New target acquired.
Okay. Stalker jumped down, so he jumped down after me as a heavy ghost, but his ghost scored. Tried to go for a leg check, but his legs are okay, so we're going to kill him the old-fashioned way. He pushed to the top side of the Stalker. Oh, can hit the CT very reliably, that's what I did. And we are still behind him. But the game is decided by that move, I think. So you can see how cocky I am with this build, because I have so much confidence in this mech that it's making me pull off these moves. I can't think of doing this in a
new target acquired.
Kodiak or an Atlas, but this mech lets me do it. These things are way too tanky for their size. Oh my god, please die. And he goes down.
New target acquired.
And we got a light problem.
Target destroyed.
Got a piano problem. And I need to these guys with this mech because I can't aim down. Torso mounted weaponry. And he's flaming me. But he shuts down instead. I couldn't get him. Interesting. Looks like I aimed for his side torso, and that's where all the damage went.
Happy to hear of your success and achievements on the surface.
I think this is a very fun build, guys. This was the last gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a bit different format, but I'll try to, get the kinks straightened out. But as you can see, I'm constantly getting like 900 damage and a lot of kills. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.